Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much to all of you that are here already and have already left comments. Hello, it's lovely to see you again. Hi, Peter. Hi, Mum. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jessie. Jessie's rejected her colleagues to listen in the pub. That is the highest honour. Thank you so much. Hi, Edward. It's lovely to see you. Hi, Peter. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, what a pleasure to be back. It's been a while, but we're here. This is this month's episode of Something Old, Something Borrowed, Something New, which is number 8, I believe. And today we've got all sorts of news as well as some music. So, you know me. I'm not going to faff about too much. I think I'm going to start with my Something Old straight away. Welcome, Amanda. Hi. Feeling a little fragile today, so I'm going to start with a fragile little song. And this is really the song that sort of started all these things off for me, so it seemed appropriate to play it today on a day when we're going to talk about lots of news and lots of future plans. So I'm going to start with Bramble Arms, which quite a few of you will know. Linda, welcome. It's lovely to see you're here. And I'm just going to kick off, I think. I hope you're all well. Hi, Sean. Let's just get stuck in. Let's get comfortable. Hope you've got a cup of tea as well as me. Just let me get set up. Starting on guitar today. Okay. Here we go. I know I'm distant in miles and miles and miles, and mind too. There'll always be a reason to wait till we both have the time. Maybe tonight. Pull it tighter, I'll hold my end. Keep my side up if deals made, those innocent promises for guaranteed success in living life easier with you. Hold me in your bramble arms and keep me safe from harm, and I'll listen and try and make it home tonight. I'm no volunteer here, but I'll be the hand at hand to keep you near. And it's been years, so it might just disappear for a few beers. Yay, hold me in your bramble arms and keep me safe from harm, and try and make it whole. Home, home tonight. There we go, it's Bramble Arms. Feels very nostalgic singing that one. It's definitely my sort of longest standing song, and yeah, it always feels a little bit like going home when you sing something like that. Just gonna have a little check in and see who else we've got here. Papu, hi. Hi Mike, hi Steph, how you doing, love? I'm just gonna check that there's no technical things I need to check on. So far so good, looks good. Oh, it's a real pleasure to be back. Like I mentioned, there is news, there is bits and bobs of news that I want to share with you. Again, there's been lots and lots of things going on behind the scenes, so I'm going to try and fill you in a little bit, give you a little bit of an idea of what's going to come. So, some of you know because you will have seen that I've shared it, and some of you won't, but I am very honoured and humbled to have been granted the Arts Council Develop Your Creative Practice grant, which is such an immense sort of privileged thing. It's going to cover an entire year's worth of development opportunities for me. And while this isn't project funding, so it's not funding to sort of fund a recording or fund anything specific like that, it is absolutely going to give me the opportunity to develop a lot of the work that I've been sharing with you in these live streams, and that I will continue to share with you during these live streams. And to really build something up so that we can work very solidly towards hopefully quite an exciting debut EP. That's what I'm hoping. So some of the things that I'm going to be very lucky to get are, I'm going to get lots of lovely mentoring. I've already started some sessions with a really phenomenal artist and songwriter called Orlando Weeks. For those of you that don't know him, I would recommend popping on Spotify and typing his name in. It's, we've had a session already and it was just gorgeous. I'm also going to get a load of piano mentoring and like jazz and all these fun things. And I've also got money to do some collaborations with some really fantastic ensembles, including the classical contemporary quartet Rep Frem, potentially Archie, which is a really phenomenal vocal quartet, Citizens of the World Choir, which is my refugee choir, and a number of other gorgeous, wonderful musicians. And this is, yes, hugely exciting. I'm looking at my little list because I want to make sure that I tell you everything. So, yes, I'm going to sing you another song. And then I'm going to tell you about one other thing that is going to be coming through the Arts Council funding in the next, well, hopefully in the next few months, this thing will come into action, which will involve you guys a little more substantially. So it seems only fitting when we have very, very lovely news to sing an incredibly sad song. So that's what I'm going to do. Hello to those that are just popping in. Hi, James. Hi, Bab. Hi, Nibros. It's lovely to see you. Okay, yes, so I've got an incredibly sad song for you. This is a very nostalgic song for me, so I really remember this from when I was a kid, listening to this in the kitchen. So whenever I had to wash up, I would close all the doors and I would quite often put a CD in. One of the CDs we had was Dusty Springfield. I loved it. I loved singing along to Dusty Springfield. And this one I loved singing along to the most because it was the saddest. It's actually a Jacques Brel song. This is her version of it. So it's Dusty doing Jacques Brel and me doing Dusty. I'm sort of taking my own spin on it. And it's called If You Go Away. It's very sad. So let me just take a drink. setup. So, yeah, enjoy this incredibly sad song. Rue, hi, I can see that you're here. It's lovely to see you, darling. I hope you're well. Okay. Let's get into it. Here we go. If you go away on this summer day, then you might as well take the sun away. All the birds that flew in the summer sky when our love was new and our hearts were high, when the day was young and the night was long and the moon stood still for the night bird's song. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away, but if you stay, I'll make you a day like no day has been. All will be again. We'll sail on the sun, we'll ride on the rain, we'll talk to the trees and worship the wind. And then if you go, I'll understand. Leave me just enough love to hold in my hand. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away, ne me quitte pas, il faut oublier, tout peut s'oublier qui s'enfuit déjà. Oublier le temps de malentendu et le temps perdu, à savoir comment oublier ces heures qui tuaient parfois à coup de pourquoi le cœur et le bonheur. Ne me quittez pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. But if you stay, I'll make you a night like no night has been. All will be again. I'll sail on your smile, I'll ride on your touch, I'll talk to your eyes that I love so much. And then if you go, I'll understand. Leave me just enough love to hold in my hand. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away, if you go away, as I know you must, there'll be nothing left in this world to trust, just an empty room full of empty space, like that empty look I see on your face. Oh, I'd have been There's a sad song to ruin your night, eh? A bit heartbreaking. I do love that one. Michael says, gloriously melancholy. It is gloriously melancholy. I want to just say a very quick thank you. When I remembered that song, I didn't remember that it had French in it. And I certainly didn't learn the words for the French bit when I was a kid, so I must have just done my best at the time. And I thought, I'm not one to just let a different language get in my way. So I messaged my very lovely friend Billy, who happens to be French. And he was very kind and sent me a recording of him reading the words. And they sounded so beautiful, the way that he said them. It was so beautiful that I almost didn't want to do it. So I hope, for those of you that speak French, that I didn't massacre that too much. And if you have any tips on how I can improve my pronunciation, then please do let me know. Okay, so before we move on to the final song of the evening. Oh, hi Nadia, I see you're here. Hi darling. Yeah, I just want to tell you about one other section of the Arts Council funding that will involve you. So, as part of the application, I applied for some money to develop a section of my website or an online platform called The Diary. And The Diary is going to be pretty much what it says on the tin, which is where I'm going to document every single stage of this development process with so many of these songs that I've written specifically for Something Old, Something Borrowed, Something New, and a couple of older ones, but mainly these new ones that, we've sort of shared in the last year. And I'm going to document every stage of the journey of involving other people, of collaborating with other musicians, of trying to shape them, of my sessions with Orlando, of the way that maybe I'm developing the piano parts or the arrangements based on the other mentoring that I get. I want to be, it's going to have videos, recordings, copy, like writing, all sorts of things. And that space is going to be available to anyone who supports me and is interested in my platform. It's going to be sort of an exclusive space that you will get access to a little later down the line through various means. And I'm really excited to be able, the whole point of these live streams was to sort of pull the veil back a little bit on the process of writing, and to be a little bit more vulnerable and to be a little bit more transparent about how long it takes to really make something feel whole. So this funding is going to play a huge part in that, and it may elongate the process slightly, because instead of just going into the studio now and recording these songs, I'm really gonna work them. But I hope that the outcome will be worth it, and I am so thankful for all of you that are here now showing your support, and for anyone that shows support in the future, welcome to the club. I'm really excited to share this with you. If I've just remembered I was going to add this, if you are interested in keeping in touch and sort of keeping on top of the little things like that I'm doing and getting access to the diary and stuff like that, then please sign up to my mailing list. It really, I promise I don't spam you. I will only let you know when there are live events like this happening, and when very significant things come up. I may even be able to pop it in the comments here. Yes, there is the link. Did that work? Yes, so the link is now also in the comments if you just want to click that and sign up. No pressure, obviously, but it would be really lovely to be able to keep in touch with you and just let you know what I'm up to. So, on that note, this final song. I'm setting a precedent today with the Something News. Now, while I am trying to hone all of these songs and build on them and expand on them, there may not be quite so much new material being written. I'm not sure how much capacity I will have to do everything. That being said, I do love a challenge, so I may well be continuing to write some new stuff. But with that in mind, what I have done in preparation for today is to take a song from yonks back. Some of you will remember from a previous episode of Something Old, Something Borrowed, Something New. It was a video that I did with Fraser and Nick, the cellist and the trombonist, and I had an insane idea of, instead of just writing a song, this was in lockdown, we would also arrange it separately and record it and film it separately, and then also edit the video in time for the live stream. And while that was great fun, and I'm very glad I did it, it meant that it didn't get quite so much time to be honed. So today I am going to be going back to that song. It's called Magnificent, and I'm going to show you where it's at now. Can I promise that this is the final version? No, I cannot. I have ambitions for this one, but I think it's a little closer. So yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you think. It's slightly less melancholy than the last two. Okay. Shall we see how this goes? Hi, Branwen. Hi, Deanna. It's lovely to see you. All right, let's see how this goes. This is very fresh and a bit different, so let's see what happens. Thank you so much for showing up today, and I hope you enjoy this final something new. It is new, not entirely new, but it is a new thing nonetheless. Okay. Forgive me, I'm just getting comfortable. Here we go. You're mighty now. You caught me as I'm putting out the trashes. Easy now. I'll let you know next time I hit a wall. That was quite full on. So there we go. That's Magnificent again. Magnificent again. Magnificent instead, I guess, is the name. Magnificent. But there it is again for you. As you can see, I'm trying to like play with some different textures and not always be quite so melancholy as much as I do enjoy that. I'm just trying to explore some other things, explore some other harmonies, explore some other ideas, see what we can do. Hey, Fraser. Fraser played on the original video that some of you may have seen. So there we go. That has really sped through the anticipation for these live streams, because currently with time and everything, I only really have the capacity to be doing one of these a month, which is that's a promise. So we're doing at least one a month. It's in my application. I will be doing it. So you will see me regularly, but because it's not more often than a month, the anticipation for them is so high, and then they just go like that. But it is such a pleasure to reconnect with you all again today. Thank you so much. I hope very much that I will see you again in future ones. Again, like I said, if you want to keep up to date with all of the very exciting things that are going to be happening over the next year, then I'd really, really love to take you along with me and share all of this with you. So do sign up for my mailing list. I hope you're all well. I'm sending you lots of love as we sort of transition back into old life. And yeah, lots of love. See you soon. And I'm really looking forward to an exciting year of music to share with you. Have a very lovely weekend. I shall see you soon. Be kind to each other, and I will sing for you again. So long. Thank you for coming.